So hi everyone, welcome back to Brook Valley Life. Well, hello for the first time. Today it's the riser comparison, the ILF riser comparison. We've done two so far and we're on to our third one. And as promised, here we have the Towpoint Unison. Chinese company, Towpoint, making some excellent compound bows. They've got some quite good recurve bows as well, on a budget as well. There's some great scores coming from the compound guys. Stephen Hand's just done a review on their newest compound bow. I think it's called the Breathe. Could be wrong. But they've got the Reliance. They work with. They've also got the Stronghold, and they've got some cheaper ones as well. Great way to get into the sport. But today we're looking at the Towpoint Unison recurve riser. So let's go and take a more in-depth look before we put it together and shoot it. So here's the Unison on the bench. As you can see, it's got a wooden handle, pretty good. It fits. I really like this grip. So what have we got on it? So I've already put the wraparound rest on. Now it's got the type of clicker that I don't like. What I have found is this. I can even undo it. There you go. It comes loose from vibration. I prefer the clicker plate that you get with like the the Nikka ET11 Protoss, the H7 from Tebow, which is the Exceed copy. I will say what it is, and shoots very well. But that's what I prefer. I've got the normal limb bolts, which are locked at the back, just in there, if you can see. As I said, I've got them in the mid position, and you've also got the ILF pockets, which do move left and right, so you can actually adjust your limbs to get them straight. Bushing top, bushing at the bottom for dampers, and one in the center for a bare bow, for a stabilizer, for a stabilizer. There are no bushings on the back. So can you use this for a bare bow? Yes, but you can't put any weights on the back. This is in the Spectra colour. I really like this colour. That's why I got it. So it's a purpley green. 2 burger holes. And that's it. Yeah, cut out. Looks a lot like a win-and-win. And the other thing, covered or an enclosed limb pocket. I'll show you what I mean. I'll put a picture up of one that's enclosed. I prefer the enclosed ones. It's just me. But it does make this a lot to it. It's a riser. 25 inch, made from aluminium, 6061 or 6160T. I've had this for quite a while now, and it shoots fine. Yeah, great budget riser. Let's put it together and go and shoot it. So here we have the Towpoint Unison with everything else exactly the same. Strings just been taken over, no twists taken out. Sight exactly the same position. Let's make sure everything's tight, all nice and tight. We've set the center shot, and yeah, first of all let's measure the weight. I'll put it in, or I'll measure in kilos, and we will change it to pounds. So that is 2775 grams, so 2.775 kilograms. So that's the weight. So as I said, nothing's changed. The only thing that might differ is the brace height, because of the geometry of the bow and how it sits and everything. Limb bolts set in the mid position. It's exactly the same as the other two, and this is what we'll do for all of them. Sorry if there's some background noise. Some people are power washing. So it shows how different that is to the 9 and top tiller. Bottom tiller 19.7, so that's set neutral, so that's all good. And for you guys, 19.7 is everything on there. So next thing, or the last thing we do, so zero this. Again, it will be in grams or kilograms that I'm saying it, but I will change it and put it on the screen in pounds. 12.98 zeroed. 13.1. 05, around there anyway, and I'll put what it is. So now what we're going to do is see how fast the toe point unison puts it through the chrono. So we're all set up, and we'll put 3 arrows through the chronograph. In fact, I'll turn you a fraction so you can see. Hey. One 157. One 157, consistent. So let's, yeah, so far shooting. I tried to do any shots coming back this far, so we'll see where this lands on that end. Remember, these arrows are not, let's shoot it, 18 meters, riser comparison, toe point unison, 25-inch riser. Incredibly high. Don't even know if that would be on picture, but it's in the center. So again, that gets to tell me the center of the bow is different. As you can see, that looks low, so it's going to come out. So if I put that on, more fingers than thumbs. If I was to put that on top, put that on, even that's a bit low, but we'll see how that shoots. Or we just aim low. So I don't want these going over the top. So the bow itself, grip is fantastic. I'm really surprised with these grips. They are nice, fit in the hand well. Wood, laminate, yeah, just fits lovely. The bow itself, solid. Some bows, when I say solid, shoot and they feel light, they vibrate a lot. So far this is feeling pretty good. It's a bit like the ET12 that I shot. There's a residual vibration afterwards, a low hum, because there's no dampers on the bow. Yes, there is a set of light stabilizers with rubber on, but the limbs themselves do hum a bit in the bow. Is it a bad thing? No. Again, this is another budget riser. But what you will see from that end is it's amazing at the center. The pivot point of the riser where you hold is different for all of these bows so far, because the ET12 was set for the center. The Nexus, I'm not sure if it was high or low. This one, this is definitely low for this riser. So something to think about when you are changing risers is, if you do have a string, do you need to change the knocking points where they are? Yeah, these are flying up, but they are flying straight, which is surprising. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. Getting attacked by bugs. It's a very nice riser. Reminds me a lot of the Win and Win, as you can see. Plenty of holes through it to let air through. Beautiful colour. And toe point are coming through in the archery world. They've got some very, very good compound bows, and they've got some nice recurves. I think the Aerodyne is their latest one. Getting attacked by black flies. Again, if you're on a budget, possibly look at this. I know it does come in a 23-inch version as well, so if you're shorter, might be something good to look at. Remember, all of these bows are 70 inches that I shoot. It's looking awful down that end, but it's amazing how one little thing, i.e. the knocking point, can change where these arrows hit. And what I'll do is I'll measure where the knocking point is as well. This is the last arrow. And look at that, being bitten again. Killed it, but its head's still stuck in me arm. Quickly check the knocking point. It's showing the centre. Let me come in closer. Whoop. The arrow should be is up here, and that is where my knocking point, the bottom knocking point, should be. So you're looking at some thoughts on the toe point unison. Good riser, very good riser, made from aluminium again, the 6160T I believe. CNC machined, 2 burger holes, all the good stuff. It does dampen the vibration quite a bit, but not like the Nexus, because that's got the damper. You put dampers onto this bow, it'd be perfect. Same as the Nikka bow. It does have the clicker plate like the Nikka, and I'm not a fan of these. I prefer the plate itself. But it's very much like the Win and Win. Yeah, apart from that, very good riser. Does what it says on the tin again. Grip is very good. Lots of places at the front to put your weights. Yeah, so if you're after a budget riser, something else to think about. Toe point, unison, excellent budget riser. So if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like, subscribe, all the others that YouTube want you to do. Next, I think it's going to be the Hoyt Matrix, and we'll see how that goes. So keep shooting, keep enjoying the lovely weather wherever you are. We are here, sorry. Yeah, I will catch you next time. Bye bye for now.